I'm Matt with eTrailer, and today we're talking about the Scrubblade heavy duty wiper blades on our 2024 Hyundai Kona. Now, this is a really nice option if you're looking for a frame style wiper blade that's going to have a lot of extra grit or bite to it. So, when you are driving through those more heavy duty conditions, whether you're on a lot of gravel road, there's a lot of dirt, dust, grime getting on there, or you're driving through a lot of highways with construction, this is going to be able to remove that. And to get a better look at it, with this being a frame style, we're going to have a lot of points where we're applying pressure. That's really one of the advantages we have over a beam style wiper blade is that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points where we can really apply pressure. So this is giving us an even swipe going across. So we don't get any streaks or any gaps going through here. It's also really nice that if we take a look at the blade itself, there's a couple things I want to point out is this is going to have a graphite coating to it. That graphite coating is going to prevent this from skipping around if there's not a lot of water on your windshield at that moment to kind of give you more of a comfortable ride. It's also going to have this textured surface to the front of it. That textured surface is doing a lot of what's breaking up any of that dirt or grime on your windshield. It's also going to be a dual blade. So there's going to be two sides to this. So this is just going to give you a little bit extra help with getting anything off your windshield. Then we're going to have our frame itself. The frame itself is going to be made from a stainless steel. So this is going to be very durable. And it's going to have all these openings in it. Those openings are going to kind of help this sit more flush to our vehicle because that's going to allow wind to go through it instead of go against it. Now, if you don't like this design, because a lot of times what can happen is if you're in those snowier conditions, snow can build up in there. And if snow is building up into those spots, then it's going to be a lot more difficult to use your blades. Now, another type of wiper blade to think about to kind of solve that issue would be one of the Michelin wiper blades. The Cyclone, for example, is really nice because it's going to have the shell on the outside that's going to prevent that from happening. It's also going to be curved, so it's going to help be more aerodynamic as well. But I like these a bit more because they are a little bit more bulky, a little bit more heavy duty, and they're going to get a lot more grime off your windshield. To really show you what I'm talking about, we can test this out real quick. I'm just going to grab a spray bottle, spray up here, just to see how this is going to handle up. And what I'm looking for mainly is just to see how it's going to work and how much pressure it's going to be able to lay down. And what I'm especially looking for is if there's any streaking happening. So let me turn on my vehicle. And let's try this out. What I've noticed with the standard one on our driver's side is we do get a lot of streaking still. It's not bad, but we'll get the job done. And from our scrub blade, I'm not seeing a whole lot of streaking, maybe 1 or 2 spots, but that's looking pretty good. And I couldn't really hear it too much from the passenger side, which is where we have our scrub blade. So that's something to think about too if you want more of a quiet ride, because that's really sounding pretty nice, especially when you're driving down the road. You don't want to have to listen to that the entire time. So if it was me, that's probably one of my top choices if you're going through any heavy duty conditions. And installing them is pretty simple to do too. They really show you what I'm talking about. We can do that real quick on the driver's side. To do that, I'm going to just turn on my vehicle real quick and then turn it off. And now I have the ability to put this into park mode for my wiper blades. It just makes this process a bit easier to do. Then I'm going to grab a towel. You can grab whatever you have on hand, whether that be some cardboard or anything like that, and put it underneath our blade. The reason I do this is so when we're removing this, if this arm were to fall down without our wiper blade on it, it could crack our windshield, and I don't want that. Now we're just going to pull on a tab back here. That's going to release this, and now I can pull off our wiper blade and remove it. Now I can just lay this back down so I don't have to worry about it breaking anything. Grab my new wiper blade. The way this is going to install is if I flip that around, you notice we have, and show you what I'm talking about. This part on the bottom, that's going to have a tab right there. We want to make sure that's facing the bottom and the rounded side is facing the top. So lift up your arm again, line everything up. You might actually have to push this so it's facing that angle, kind of rotate it into place until it clicks on. With that clicked into place, then you can lower this down and try it out. And make sure you do the same thing for the other side. And if it looks good, nothing's getting caught up, you're getting a good streak across, then you can take it out for a ride. But that was just a look at our Scrubblade heavy-duty wiper blades on our 2024 Hyundai Kona. I'm Matt. Thanks for watching.